Health Minister and People's Action Party candidate for Sembawang GRC, Ong Ye Kung, has criticized the opposition for suggesting what he calls irresponsible policies paid for by raising wealth tax and using more of the reserves. Now, he was speaking at a PAP rally for Marsiling-Yew Tee GRC.
Just imagine, after the GE, opposition takes over government, and all these proposals become realities and appear in newspaper headlines all over the world. What will it do to Singapore's standing? What will it do to our international credibility? Will people still see Singapore as a prudent, responsible government, or they think Singapore has gone crazy, turned populist and spendthrift?
PAP candidate for Sembawang West SMC, Poli San, also slammed her opponent, Singapore Democratic Party chief Chee Soon-Juan, for proposing to cut the GST and introduce minimum wage without explaining how these will be funded.
Who would pay for this? And more importantly, what would be the long-term impact on our economy and our jobs? Let's be honest, money don't fall from the sky.
Mr. Ong also questioned Singapore Democratic Party chief Chee Soon-Juan's true intentions for switching over to contest in Sembawang West SMC after previously running twice in the former Bukit Batok SMC. Now, he called on Dr. Chee to give a better explanation for why he, quote, abandoned Bukit Batok to move to Sembawang West.
I think Singaporean Sembawang West residents, we are all very perceptive. We all already know he coming here is a calculated political move. Yeah. I must say, to be fair, there's nothing wrong for making a calculated political move and switching constituencies. Nothing wrong at all. It happens in politics. But be upfront with voters. Don't tell Sembawang West residents, I'm doing it for you.
PAP candidate for Marsiling-Yew Tee GRC, Zaki Mohammed, is calling on all parties contesting in the election to respect the peace and stability in Singapore and not allow politics to create division based on racial, religious or other beliefs. He was speaking at the PAP's first rally in the GRC.
For nearly 60 years, the People's Action Party has upheld one simple, powerful principle, and that is unity. We stay clear of divisive politics. We don't play races one against the other. We don't politicize religion because we see how it can be easily exploited. We don't exploit causes that put one group against another, because we know that once unity is lost, it is very hard to get back. And that is a serious thing. We can have different views. We can debate policies. We welcome ideas and change. But let us never cross that line in politics that divides us as Singaporeans.
Capping off the rally, Prime Minister Lawrence Wong reiterated the call to not stir up and exploit sensitive issues during campaigning. He issued a call for unity while speaking at the People's Action Party's first rally in Marsiling-Yew Tee GRC.
There will be many external forces that pull our population in different directions. You look at global developments, war in Europe, war in Gaza, in the Middle East. Something can happen in our part of the world in Asia. People will have different views about these developments. Under normal circumstances, we can discuss them and we can forge a national consensus. But in the heat of an election campaign, it is easy for issues to get stirred up. And if we are not careful, this can be exploited and we will end up pitting Singaporeans one against another. We will end up dividing and weakening us. So I say to all political parties in this election, let's make sure that in everything we do, we always uphold multiracial politics. Do not inflame sensitive issues. Make sure that politics stops at the water's edge, meaning when it comes to our national interests, our sovereignty, our security, our place in the world, don't use domestic politics to divide Singaporeans. There must be unity. Because whatever our differences, at the end of the day, we are all Singaporeans first and foremost. And it's only by standing together that we can survive in this contested and fractured world.
And Mr. Wong also urged Singaporeans to examine the opposition parties carefully in deciding who to vote for.
The opposition also says don't give a blank check for the PAP. Yes, look at the PAP candidates, consider them carefully. But I would also say, don't give the opposition a free pass. Apply the same standards to them as you do to the PAP in terms of integrity, competence, and readiness to serve. Choose individuals of character whom you believe will serve you, your family, your constituency, and our nation well.
Mr. Wong also criticized the opposition for accusing the government of fear-mongering over the impact of the tariffs imposed by the United States on countries around the world.
When you listen to the opposition, some of them say the PAP is exaggerating. We are fear-mongering. Have you heard that? Do you believe them? Really? This is fear-mongering? You just speak to any business in Singapore. They are very worried. Some of the businesses export directly to America. Others run factories in Southeast Asia or China, and which in turn exports to the US. All of them are badly impacted. But even those that are not directly exposed are very worried. Because the rules keep on changing.